I spent weeks preparing for this Perfume challenge and I destroyed it in just 5 minutes. Let me show you exactly what happened, because if you are trying to get funded, this mistake could cost you too. If you are new here, I'm Emi Trades. I document my real trading journey, the wins, the loss, and everything in between. So I bought this Perfume months back. It was a 5k prop firm challenge and I got it with funding pips. So with the account, at first my plan with the account was to go gently and slowly and try to pass the account steadily, which I actually did. I think it took me 2 weeks to pass phase 1 on the account. Then on the phase 2, that's when everything went to shit. So at first, my first trade on the phase 2 account was a loss, and which is totally normal, and I went down into Jordan. I think I went down about 6% into Jordan. Then I took the account back up about 4%. I took this trade personally because at first I took my first trade of the day and it hit break even, and that's when all my emotion went south. So I'm not going to blame this trade on my strategy or anything. I took my first trade and it got stopped at break even. But guess what? I was not done for the day. I took this second trade and I took it with my normal risk 1%. I was not appreciative with what I have, because it's been like 2 weeks after I was trading the phase 2 and I'm still deep in Jordan. So I decided to risk every single thing, all my remaining Jordan, on this specific trade. And the trade was not the best trade, if I'm being honest. Then I took the trade and I was expecting the trade to hit my take profit or go into profit and I can close. At least my plan was to get out of Jordan with the trade, which fucked up my mind. And my actual problem with the trade was not that I took a second trade for the day, but my actual problem was that I kept placing in buys after buys. Like I kept stacking in positions because I was hoping that the trade would go into profit for a little bit and give me some good profit. Then maybe I would have closed if I took the account out of Jordan. These are my lessons from this experience, like what I actually did wrong and what I learned. So first off, my mistake was I was hoping to pass the at least get out of Jordan with one trade, which is a very wrong approach to take, because it is better to gently and slowly. And regarding the fact that I was in phase 2, I should have taken the account very gently and try to take it out of Jordan. But I got impatient and I decided to risk everything on the single trade. One thing about trading is that you can easily say it, but it is actually hard to utilize or to follow your plan during a trading session. But I will try my best to never risk everything on one trade, or risk too much on one trade. That's my first mistake. My second mistake was I should have followed my plan and take one trade off every single day, because if after the first break-even trade I just decided to close my laptop and call it a day, I would have saved the account for that day. But no, I broke my rule of only one trade a day and I took the second trade, which totally fucked my psychology. So there are tips you can learn from this mistake I made so that you can avoid making the same mistake. Number 1, don't revenge trade. Whenever you take a loss, accept your loss and move forward with it. Like one guy said, he said it is easier to look for another setup than it is to look for another capital. So that's one thing you need to learn. And number 2, follow your trading plan. Don't be like me. I've been doing this shit for 3 years, but I'm human. Sometimes I get too emotional and I break a lot of rules. So my rule, I broke only one rule for the day. I should have called it a day after I took that first trade that went to my stop loss. So please try to follow your plan. Then number 3, never risk too much on one trade, because if you risk more than you should, it is going to fuck you up, fuck your psychology up, and mess up a lot of things that even your trade management will not be the same. So with all that being said, failing this challenge hurts, but I'm not quitting. I'm going to prepare better and come back stronger. If you are following the same journey, why not subscribe? Subscribe and let's go together. Peace out.